Singing even. It's the coldest night of the winter, working on my farewell, in the middle of everything under no particular spell. I'm dreaming of the mountains where the children learn the stars. Clouds roll in from Nebraska, dark chords on a big guitar. My restlessness is long gone, I'd stand here like an old jackpine. I'm looking for Rexroth'S daughter, the friend of a friend of mine. The friend of a friend of mine. I can't believe your hands and mouth did all that to me, are so daily naked for all the world to see. That thunderstorm in Michigan I never will forget. We shook right with the thunder, with the pounding rain got wet. Where did you turn when you turned from me, with your arms across your chest? I'm looking for Rexroth'S daughter, I saw her in the great Northwest. In the great Northwest. She had said it was the wrong time if I had found her then. I don't want too much, a field across the road and a few good friends. She used to come to see me, but she was there and gone. Even the very longest love don't last very long. She'd stand there in my doorway, smoothing out her dress, and say this life is a bump-ride melon, so sweet and such a mess. Such a mess. I wanted to get to know you, but you said you were shy. I would have followed you anywhere, but hello world into goodbye. I just stood there watching as you walked along the fence. Beware of them who look at you as an experience. You're back out on the highway with your palms of city heat. I'm looking for Rexroth'S daughter here on an old side street. On my old side street. The murderer who lived next door seemed like such a normal guy. If you try to follow what they shove at us, you run out of tears to cry. I heard a man speak quietly, I listened for a while. He spoke from his heart to my woe, then he bowed and smiled. What is real but compassion as we move from birth to death? I'm looking for Rexroth'S daughter comes running out of breath. Spring will come back, I know it will. It'll do its best, so useful, so in danger, like a lion or a breast. I think about my children when I see a little child's face. I pray that we will find a way to get with all this amazing grace. It's so cold out there tonight, so stormy I can hardly see. I'm looking for Rexroth'S daughter, I guess I always will be. I always will be. Oh, that was nice, Danny. Danny Patrick.
We're a very democratic band, egalitarian. Which is
Here's
fun.
one of Tom's songs here.
A bunch of commies.
Tom Ballard fired this one out about contemporary times 20 years ago or something like that.
It's a current, past, future song.
It's called Hard Times
Human Condition.
on Me. Hard times, nothing but hard times. Hard times is what I see. Hard times, everything is hard times. Hard times falling down on me. Lying in bed, I can't get up. Old lady says I ain't doing enough. Everywhere I turn, run into a wall. Hard times make me stumble and fall. Went to the store to get some bread. Man down there said you look bad. Yeah, I said, I know what you mean. Hard times is all I've seen. Hard times, nothing but hard times. Hard times is what I see. Hard times, everything is hard times. Hard times falling down on me. Got me a beer, sat down on the lawn. Even my dog leaves me alone. You know his food looks better than mine. I'm chewing on the bone of the old hard time. Then I went to the kitchen and the shelves was bare. Gotta sit down, grab me a chair. I stared at the phone, it never rings. Phone company cut off that thing. Hard times, nothing but hard times. Hard times is what I see. Hard times, everything is hard times. Hard times falling down on me. I'd go to town, get my car and start. I'd join the boys down in the park. Sit on the bench with all the guys. Shoot the shit, tell some lies. Then the landlord come around with his hand held out. I know you know what I'm talking about. One more week and we be gone. Just trying to survive, done nothing wrong. Hard times, nothing but hard times. Hard times is what I see. Hard times, everything hard times falling down on me. Yeah, it is.